Hello sunshine, this is Joy from Michigan in the United States, and today I am going to do, I think, a double ring pour. I'm not quite 100% sure, but I think I'm going to need 2 cups for this portion of the canvas and 1 cup for this, so it's going to be really 3 cups, but these 2 I'm going to pour on top of each other. I hope that makes sense. It'll make sense as we get moving. So I am doing this canvas in honor of my daughter. She is a warrior through and through. She has been through, at the age of 13, more than most adults have been through. So this particular piece is to celebrate her surviving and overcoming a brain bleed caused by a burst aneurysm at the age of 4. She's 13 now, doing incredibly well. So this portion of the painting, the smaller portion, will be grays, white, black, red, as a symbol of her aneurysm. And then this portion, the bigger portion, because we're not about to let this little big event in her life determine her whole life. So this part is going to be to celebrate who she is as a person rather than the things that she had no control over. So this is going to be bright and bubbly and fun, hopefully, and I just hope it turns out really, really lovely. So thank you for joining me. My last time I checked, I had 66 subscribers. Y'all, I am so excited to be at 66. But 6 is not my favorite number. Somebody quick, get me to 67. If you've already joined my page, thank you so much. If you've not subscribed, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button, if for no other reason than to get me away from 6s. All right, so I'm gonna start with silver. So I always have to stop and think. So the bottom of the cup is going to be the center of my rings. So I kind of prefer lighter colors. Oh heavens. Hold on. This is why I don't like this silver. Do you see that? I don't know if you guys could see that or not. Huge clump. So this is Liquitex. I will not use them again, but I'm not going to waste the paint I already bought. So let's get some silver, and then we're going to get some white. This is titanium white. All of my paints are mixed with Floetrol and water. I used to do Floetrol and water at a 1 to 1.5 ratio. I am trying to reduce the amount of water I use now. I'm trying to switch to a I'm trying to switch to just Floetrol and paint. So hopefully that will work and my colors will be nice and rich. Sorry, having issues. I guess I should have opened my bottles before I started the video. All right, I'm gonna do black next. I want some contrast, and this is gonna definitely mix. I'm hoping to get some defined rings, but I'm not holding my breath. Just like everything else in my life, this art form is unpredictable. Oh my goodness, guys, and I just realized I have not put on my painting clothes. Whew, living on the dangerous side of things. All right, so I did want some crimson in here, sort of to represent the brain bleed. I hope this doesn't depress anyone. Don't let it depress you, because you know what? She's a warrior. We weren't sure she was going to make it through that first night, and we saw miracle after miracle. So it was a very challenging time in my life, but we got through it, and she's stronger for it. So I don't know that I need much more, but I'm gonna add a little bit more. We're gonna do a little bit of silver, and then we'll do the black, and that'll be good. Oh, and that silver definitely had a clump again. Let me see if I can get it out before it sinks. Oh heavens, guys, look at that. Yeah, don't like Liquitex silver, and maybe it would be better for brush paintings. I don't know, but I don't like it for poured. And I don't know if I still have, I do still have the container. So this is what I bought. Liquitex Basics in silver. It's not like a heavy body, it's not, but it's just, maybe I got a bad batch. If you've used that and you love it, let me know, because I'm kind of curious. All right, so there's that one. So I don't want to use any of the same colors. On this side is going to be light and fun, and anyone who knows my daughter knows that she is a very bubbly personality. She loves people. She loves to talk to people. Whether you've just met or she's known you for years, she'll talk your little ear off. And she's just, for the most part, she's a happy little girl. She's had her challenges and some struggles with dark times, and she's come out of it. And I have faith that if that should come up again, she'll come out of that as well. So, lots of bright colors for this side of the canvas. I've got oranges and yellows, teals, blues, and purples. I do want orange in the middle because she is just that's kind of her color. And anytime I think of her, I think of orange and yellow, sunny colors. Ooh, I don't know that I have enough of this left to use. Maybe. I don't know if I have another purple either. I have pale purple, but I don't think I want that. You know what okay, we'll just go with it. We'll do blues. Maybe I'll leave the purple out, or we'll put a tiny bit of purple in. All right, so this is yellows and oranges mixed together, and I'm sorry, I don't have a recipe on this one. And it does have silicone. This is the only color that I'm using today with silicone, unless I end up doing a swipe, which is in the back of my mind, so that we'll see if this holds true. Some lovely bright orange. And then we're going to put yellow on top of that. And I probably won't do both cups exactly the same, but we'll see. This is my favorite yellow, which is like a goldenrod yellow with a little bit of orange in it. I really like that color. You know, I said I wasn't going to use any of the same colors, but I am going to throw some silver in here to give us some separation between the yellows and the blues. So here's hoping. I'm going to go with teal next. I am doing these cups exactly the same, aren't I? Oh goodness, that's okay. I love this teal color, and she really likes teal. It's one of her favorites. She's not a pink girl. In fact, I did a painting for her once before, and I should have known better, but I did it in pinks, and she was not happy. Just a little bit of purple here, guys. I don't have much. Need to mix some more of that up. So I don't know if my tips help you at all, but one of the things I do is if I have a paint that is empty that needs to be filled, I leave it out on my table. It's like the only thing on my table that I allow to just sit there. So just in case that helps any of you guys. I don't know if it will or not. I do think I want to add a little white too, just for some contrast between that phthalo blue and the next color, which I think is going to be teal, or maybe I'll do a silver. No black and red in these cups. How about that? There was another clump, guys. I've never had that issue with deco art, so I will probably stick to deco art from now on. Their their extreme sheen is really gorgeous. I'm about to mix up some more phthalo blue sometime soon too. I love this color. It's not surprising that I'm low on it. All right, I think I'm going to call that good. That's 2 pretty full cups there. So I'm going to get my table a little bit cleaned, and I will be right back with you. Guys, back with you. I am going to pour the black and white and red cup first, and I'm going to do it in a black puddle. I hope it doesn't make it too dark. I'm just going to tilt this around a little. I don't need a real thick puddle. I just want something for the paint to roll over rather than itself. So, you know what? I should probably do the white puddle too, huh? It's going to be really hard to tilt this, guys, and watch both sides. I can tell already. But we are just going to roll with it and hope that it goes well. All right, so here comes the darker side, the more challenging side, the parts of life that we kind of don't like to talk about. Well, maybe you guys do. I don't. And I'm twisting, I'm trying to kind of create, I don't know what I'm trying to create, but variety maybe. All right, there's that. I want to hit that with some heat. Just popping some air bubbles, no silicone in that. And I have a feeling I'm going to end up wrecking that as well. Okay, let's come back over here to the happy, sweet, wonderful girl. There goes that silver clump. I feel like I'm pouring way too fast. Ah, I dripped. Parts are, oh, look at the inside of this cup, guys. Can you see that? So pretty. I'm trying to get it to focus. All right, liking that. And I am going to add this other cup because we need to. We're going to need it. All right. I just stuck my cup in the paint too. My goodness, my hand is shaky today. Oh, the inside of that cup is pretty too. You see that? Pretty pretty. All right, I don't think I want to hit this one with heat till it's stretched. This is going to be really interesting, guys. Okay, I do want to wreck at least this one. I don't know that I want to wreck this one. I need to look at it for a minute. I think that's all. I think just one little line like that is going to be nice. I like that. I think I'm going to leave this one. I'll save my little popsicle stick handy just in case. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to watch the orange and blue more than I'm watching the red and black. I feel like I'm having to stretch more than I want to, so just going to add some black over here, which I may end up leaving as just a negative space area. We'll see. And I know this is going to be one of those paintings, I just have a feeling that people are going to look at it and go, why? Why did you put two seemingly opposite things together? So I'll display it with the story and hopefully that will make more sense to everyone. But that's the beautiful part of art. You don't have to do it for anyone but you. So if I'm the only person who loves this piece, that's okay. And And I think I will love it just because of what it symbolizes to me. Sorry, this is kind of the boring part, guys. I have to like really focus. I try not to stick my fingers in black paint because it stains them forever. Looks like you've been working on a car or something. Not my favorite look, but that's okay. So yes, this is just my reminder. Sometimes life is hard. Life has been hard lately, but even in the midst of the darkness, with all of the rough things life throws at you, we can choose to be bright. I'm liking this. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see if we can get the rest of this canvas covered. Good, good. Oh, I'm liking this. Again, trying not to overstretch, which can be really challenging. I can look at it already and go, I think people are going to see other things besides what I'm intending it to be. But that's perfect. That's the beauty of art. It speaks to everybody just a little bit differently. All right. See if we can get this last corner covered, guys. I'm not loving it as much now that it's stretched. So let's see what we can do with it. I might do, I don't mind up here. This is really interesting. And I feel like a visual representation of an AVM is that's actually kind of cool. Most people don't know what that is, but that's what I'm going for, is an AVM or a brain aneurysm. They're two separate things, but my daughter had both. All right, let's just get some paint on that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try putting some heat on, and then I may end up, I like more rings down here and I lost them. So let's see what happens. I don't want to lose much here. I really like the composition of the red and black, but if I can get, I can't. Okay. I wanted to move this line up a little, but I can't. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swipe. I'm going to do a swipey swipe over just this section. I really like this. The ugly, yeah, there's so much I could say about that, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I like this, but this section doesn't scream happy bubbly daughter. So let's add some bubbles. This is black with phthalo blue and iridescent medium, which is perfect as a representation of my daughter because she is a bubbly, happy little girl. Just giving it a good stir before I use it, and then we will go from there. And I'm going to swipe. Maybe I'll swipe down. Let's try that. Gonna be a little tricky, but we'll manage. Got a little bit of that red in there, but that's okay. All right. And I think it's going to be hard to swipe because I'm going the wrong way. But no, maybe I can flip this around. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Dripping paint on the floor, but that's okay. Getting black paint on the blue and blue paint on the black. It's all good. It's just paint, no stress. All right, I'm gonna leave this handy. Now that I've cleaned my hands, I can also clean my swipe tool on it. So I typically swipe, I've swiped with a couple things, but I prefer to swipe with laminating sheets, sealed on themselves. They have a little more heft to them than a file divider. This is the same, oh goodness guys, I stepped in paint. This is the same swipe color that I used the other day. Hold on while I clean my foot off and clean my floor off. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are patient with me because some days I just don't know why my stuff did. Oh yes, happy, happy. My last video made me really happy too, so maybe this one will follow along. Have two happy paintings in a row. Let's see, I'm just looking for a smaller, I have all sorts of pieces of plastic cut up. So let's try this one here. I'm so shaky today, guys. Oh, you know why? Oh, I know why. It's because I went to Tim Hortons, which is a local coffee shop, and I got a nice coffee after work today. And I didn't eat much, so I'm shaky from all the caffeine. All right, here goes. I'm putting, I don't know if this is on camera or not, but I'm putting the swipe color on my swipe tool so that we can continue. You can also just dip it, but I'm afraid maybe I'll try. I don't want to waste it. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, this is so much better. This is so much more her. Oh, I just dipped that and I didn't really need to. That's okay. Oh, and I flicked it. Goodness gracious, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope that it's inspirational. That's always my hope, is that I can inspire someone else the way there's so many artists out there that inspire me. Jilly Cube is probably the one who really got me into swipes from Skadowna. She had me all excited to do the Dutch pours, which she makes look so easy, guys. They're not easy, but they do turn out lovely, so I do enjoy those. Who else? Sarah Mack has really turned me on to ring pours. Really enjoy those. There's some others whose names I'm afraid I'm going to remember incorrectly, and then I'll feel bad if I say the wrong name. Kaz Creations. There's all sorts of them. I'm so grateful for them for sharing their talent and sharing their expertise, experience, all of that. All right, I am going to swipe over here. And I wipe off my swipe tool after just about every swipe, because otherwise It just doesn't look right. You get mud. I think I want to add something right here. Go back into that dark, get a few more cells. And I think this is the last time for this lovely swipe color that I loved so much. Again, it was phthalo blue, mostly black, but phthalo blue with a little bit of iridescent medium. All right. So if you've hung out with me this long, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am going to try, I don't like the lines here. So we're just gonna see if we can break it up a little. Pouring right directly onto a bigger swipe tool, maybe. If I can get my swipe color to come out, I'm almost out of it, guys. I'm gonna have to be happy with what I have. All right, this is probably it, so I better make this swipe count, right? All right, I'm gonna hit this with some heat. And I don't know if it'll do any more than what it already has, but all right, guys, this is such a different piece. Let's see if I go, I just want to see one more time, can I move this up at all, this line? Going a little bit, but it's also distorting my cells, so we're gonna call that good. All right, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. I love to hear from any of you who have watched my videos. I especially love to know what you're working on, what you're creating, and then what you think of what I've done. Should I have done something differently? Do you like the way I did it? Is it something you want to try? I would love to hear that too. So leave a comment. I'd love it. I'm going to try one more gentle tilt, and that is towards me just a bit. It doesn't look like it's moving much at all. Where did my other cup go? Oh, I think I just threw it away. Well, isn't that fun? Just put this one here. Okay. I'm still debating. I think I want to do one more thing. If you love it where it is right now, stop watching. But I think that I just want to do some little lines. It adds kind of like a feathery effect in your cells. I don't want to do it too much, but it does add a little something, I think. All right, that's it. I'm done. I will not touch it again, I promise. Excuse me. Let's see. I am going to hit this top section one more time with heat just to make sure I've popped all the air bubbles. All right, guys. I'll take you in for a close-up and then I'll let you go. And I hope you guys are going to go create your own fantastical piece, whether it has really deep meaning, special meaning to you, or it's just something fun you do. Get into your own space and create. All right, guys, thanks so much. I'll see you on the next one.